the wave. All right, everyone, catch the wave. Here we go. It's Friday once again. TGIF to all of you. And guess what? We have K-Talk with Hyunwoo coming up. And he's here in the studio right next to me. What's up, Hyunwoo?
Hi, Adrien, and hi, everyone. Good to be back.
Yes, it's good to have you. Hyunwoo of TalkToMeInKorean.com. We had some people asking us last time, is it Hyunwoo from TalkToMeInKorean.com? Yes, it's him. He's in the studio, and he's going to be here every single week. We have our new segment here. K-Talk with Hyunwoo. K-Talk meaning that we are going to introduce to you, our listeners, every single week, a few interesting Korean expressions and Korean words, right?
Yeah, that are related to Korean culture and some other facts that you might want to know about Korea and the Korean language. And as I said in the last show, it's awesome to have my name in the name of the segment.
The title. Hyunwoo, Sun Hyunwoo, of course, for those of you who don't know. He runs a website called Talk to Me in Korean. He has many fans all over the world.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
That's news to me.
I know, and you also travel with your team. You also organize events outside of Korea, and I know you're quite successful and you're working on some future projects as well.
Thank you.
So as we go, we'll give you more information about his activities. For now, last week we introduced, I think, some expressions. We talked about 이웃 사촌, for instance.
이웃 사촌, and also we talked about 차도남, right?
차도남.
Yeah, so
you're one of them, right?
You are one of them, I think. So we, answered the question of what is 차도남 to help our listeners understand the term a little bit better.
차가운 도시 남자.
차가운 도시 남자, who is actually warm at heart, but on the outside, he looks really cool and lonely, but he has lots of friends online, maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
So 차도남 is the term that we introduced, and we are going to go over some other interesting Korean words as well. And don't worry, once again, if you don't speak Korean already, it's not for advanced Korean learners only, it's for everybody.
No, it's for everyone. And what I'm very happy about is that we have more and more people outside of Korea wanting to learn Korean. So this will maybe help you, and this will also maybe give you a fun way to start learning Korean. And if you have any questions, of course, don't hesitate to send us your feedback and your curiosities on facebook.com, arirangradio.com, Catch the Wave. You can also tweet us at Catch Korean Wave and send us your questions with our text message board 013-3366-3535. If you're here in Korea, send us your text messages in English or in Korean. Now, also later on in the show today, we're going to play some of the audio files we received from our listeners, and I think we have plenty of funny ones to share.
That's right. Some of the listeners sent in really clever and really funny ones as well, like favorite lines from dramas or movies. And they actually did some acting too.
Some people were also singing.
Yes. Are we going to play the whole songs?
I don't think we'll be able to play the whole song, but we'll give you more details on how you can participate. And if you like an expression, or if you hear maybe your favorite actor say something, you can actually repeat that, record your voice, and send it to us, and we will share that with everyone. But that's going to be for the third part. All right, welcome back, everyone. It's time for K-Talk with Hyunwoo here in the studio on this Friday. I hope everyone is doing great and having a fantastic time. The weekend is almost here. Stay with us. We're actually going to teach us 2 words here today on K-Talk with Hyunwoo. That's what we're going to do every single week. So today we're going to talk about love and meetings. So 소개팅 on one side and meeting on the other one. Let's kick off with 소개팅. I think 소개팅 is something quite common here in Korea. When you meet someone, they usually ask you, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Are you married? And then if you're single, they ask you, do you want me to do a 소개팅 for you? Or do you want me to introduce you someone, basically?
You know what? But in order to ask that question to someone that you meet, you actually you need to know that person really well, and you need to have some confidence that you are willing to, give the phone number of your best friends to this person, because this person, might embarrass you in the end. So, people are a little bit hesitant at first, but when they see one very attractive girl and one very attractive boy who would be good together and they don't know each other very well, they do this 소개팅 thing.
They try to put them together. They
Yeah.
try to be a certain bridge between these two people, and hopefully the story will end well and they'll become a couple. It doesn't always happen like that, and some people are actually afraid of 소개팅s. Some people are actually disliking 소개팅, and some celebrities are doing the same. Kain, for instance, of Brown Eyed Girls, she once said in an interview on a TV show, 소개팅은 싫어요. I hate 소개팅. So it's not for everyone, and sometimes it can be very awkward. It can be quite stressful for some people.
That's right. The reason that it is stressful for most people actually is because it's, the basic assumption after, before 소개팅 is that, you're going there to meet someone that you will be eventually dating. So you're kind of checking each other out.
That's right.
And it's not like being introduced to someone
Yeah.
casually to become friends. It's like, okay, do you think this person will be a good fit to be your boyfriend or girlfriend?
So let me ask you a question, Hyunwoo. When you do 소개팅, it's usually you two, the two people. It's not like you have the person introducing you with you, right?
You know what? Traditionally, it was 3 people. So, I don't enjoy I never enjoyed going to 소개팅s. I only went to 소개팅 2 times.
Okay.
Just because my friends asked. So
they forced you.
no, I think they were just
They
looking
dragged
for replacement players. Not because they thought of me in the first place, but
Someone didn't show up. Hey, Hyunwoo, come on.
can you just fill the spot? So I went and just, talked and paid for the dinner for the girl and just went back home and never contacted them again. Anyway, I love organizing 소개팅s though. So when I do a 소개팅 setup, I go and, just to make sure that they're not awkward together. So, basically we talk about a common topic and I leave after about 20 minutes or 10 minutes.
But usually, you leave, okay, in the first place. So that's one possibility. I think sometimes they also, as you mentioned, they give out each other numbers. So they exchange and then they let them do it. They let the guy probably call the girl and, okay, you guys fix out a time. You make a rendezvous and then you decide what you want to do.
Yeah, that's right. Usually the reason that people have to exchange phone numbers in advance is to, meet up basically, so that they don't get lost. But these days, it's convenient and inconvenient at the same time. When you add someone's number on your phone, on your smartphone, it'll also show up in your KakaoTalk. And you can see the photo of that person or photos of that person
I see.
automatically. So it's not a good thing for people who want to hide.
That's why I don't have any photos on my Kakao.
I see.
I think I have a question mark. I don't even know how it shows up. No, it's actually not on purpose. I changed my phone recently and I didn't update my profile. But now, you mentioned Kakao and you mentioned all these, social networking systems and websites. So you can definitely, if you try hard, you can definitely find out how the person looks and you can have more information about that person.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people also require that for sogeting. They said, okay, I'm only going to go on that sogeting if you show me a photo first.
I see. Yeah, people actually, some people decide after they check out the photo so that they, they're not
big surprise,
disappointed or anything. And sogeting is like that. You meet up with the other person or also with the organizer sometimes. In my case, I'd like to go to the spot to just, break the ice for them and just leave. And meeting is also interesting because 소개팅 can be somewhat embarrassing for most people.
Yeah.
So if you are too shy, you might want to consider going to a meeting because...
So tell us, so you have sogeting on one side. Meeting for me is maybe about the same, but it's in a group mostly.
That's right. It's about the same, but it's in a group. But because it's in a group, the attention doesn't fall only on you. So you can be quiet for 2 hours and then talk for just 1 hour, or you can just watch people just, talk, and then you can pick someone and, be quiet the whole time, but then contact this person and meet separately.
So how does it work? Tell us, because I've never been on a meeting and I don't really know how it works. It's usually 2 on 2, 2 girls and 2 guys, or 3 girls and 3 guys.
You know what?
So you all sit together.
Yeah, I love organizing meetings too. Now that I said it, it sounds weird, but I love just making people meet and fall in
Really?
love with each other. It's I don't know. I should be a matchmaker, professional matchmaker.
So has it been very successful for your friends? Do you have couples who...
I think I've unintentionally made lots of couples.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so come to me if you're lonely or something. So my meetings, I usually call 10 people. So 5 guys,
5 girls?
5 girls, but mostly I call 6 guys intentionally so that girls are more scarce and guys are a little nicer to the girls. So they just
6
talk,
guys and 5 girls?
5 girls, and they just talk and just naturally, and eventually something will happen because they're under the assumption that the other people, like the girls, want to find boyfriends.
So let me ask you. So let's say I go to one of your meetings and there's a girl I like, but maybe some other guy friends who are there also like that same girl. So
Yeah.
what do? You go to her, you ask her her number, or
If you
you
do
have
that,
to do it discreetly, or
discreetly doing it is the best way to
so
do
you
it.
give her like a little piece of paper. Hey, Pano.
Yeah, it's up to you. It's up
Number.
to your skills.
Really?
Yeah,
but everyone will see it because you're at the same table.
Yeah, that's right. So that's
how
the
do you do it?
beauty of meetings. I mean, that's probably one reason that people are doing 소개팅 more often these days because meeting can be a little bit competitive. But when I was in my early 20s, a lot of people did meetings because that was more fun and people were shyer back then, I guess.
Wow.
So you have to do it kind of discreetly. But then on that day, even if nothing happens and even if you don't exchange numbers with any girl, the organizer has the number of everyone.
So he can also link you up and hook
so
you up.
What I'm saying is be nice to me. Be nice to the organizer so that you get the phone number. But yeah, if you're the shy type, going to a meeting and drinking together a little bit and hanging out with the other girls and the guys for about 4 or 5 hours and then going home, that's good enough.
Okay, perfect. So everyone, today we taught you 2 words, 2 interesting words. And if you're coming to Korea or if you have Korean friends, don't be surprised if you hear these words, especially if you're single. 소개팅 and meeting.
Yeah, especially because meeting is an English word. It's
Yeah.
not a business meeting. You're not being brought into
No.
some,
It's
professional
nothing
business
serious.
meeting.
It's
Nothing
just
serious.
time
Just
for you
hanging
to
out.
meet new people. And if you're lucky, also meet maybe the love of your life.
Yeah.
So there you go. 소개팅 101 and then meeting with a group. There you go. 2 words for you. When we come back, we're going to actually introduce your sound clips. Last week for our first K-Talk with Hyunwoo, we asked you to send us your expressions and the ones that you like. So we're going to do that for you here when we come back. I think we have I'm already excited. We have some very, very funny sound clips and audio clips sent by listeners from all over the world. Let's play some music, everyone. This is Rumble Fish with 좋은 사람 있으면 소개시켜줘. Introduce me someone if you know someone nice. All right, everyone. A nice song there for you. 좋은 사람 있으면 소개시켜줘.
좋은 사람이 필요하면 if you need someone nice, contact me.
Introduce me someone. That's what the song is saying, basically. We're back here in the studio for K-Talk with Hyunwoo, and we are now going to play your audio files, everyone, your sound clips. And we had many people. We selected actually 3 people. We're going to continue to do this throughout this month. Actually, for this first month, we're going to take it easy and we're going to ask you to send us your favorite maybe expressions or maybe things you've heard in Korean dramas, Korean movies, or even in a song. And you read that out loud, or you can also act if you want. Send us your audio files and we will play them for you. So here we go, everyone. The first one is Rashid, and it's actually 2 different versions.
Of one phrase, right?
One phrase.
Let's hear it.
Okay, here we go.
야, 미쳤어? 야, 미쳤어?
Wow. He's really into it.
Yeah.
Rashid, thank you. 미쳤어.
And he's very angry in both versions.
Yeah.
야, 미쳤어?
So what does 미쳤어 mean? It reminds me of the song of 손담비. 내가 미쳤어.
Yeah, 미치다 is to be crazy. So yeah, 미쳤어 is like, hey, are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah.
So that was nice, Rashid.
What's wrong with you?
Nice.
미쳤어. Have you used that expression? Do you use it sometimes?
Oh, I've used it only to myself.
To yourself or maybe to your close friends only. Do not use this expression to people you're not close with because it can be very impolite, very rude. 미쳤어.
Yeah.
미쳤어. Maybe you've seen it in dramas also, or in movies sometimes. People use it.
Yeah, and when two people say this phrase to each other, that's a serious fight.
It can be. It can be. Or it can be just a joke with friends, among friends. 야, 너 미쳤어. 그러지 마.
I
Don't do
see.
that. You're
Yeah.
crazy. All right. So that was the first one. Rashi, thank you very much. Let's move on to the second one here. Juliet, I think it's related to love in a way. Here we go.
사랑해, 자기야.
사랑해, 자기야. I think that was more like of a guy's maybe.
Intonation, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 사랑해 is I love you and 자기야 is honey.
Honey.
So,
Honey, I love you.
honey, I love you. 사랑해 자기야 is, a little cuter. 사랑해 자기야 is like a little tough.
Can we play it once again? 사랑해, 자기야.
Let's hear it one more time.
I want to hear it.
사랑해, 자기야.
Oh, that's really tough and, cool.
It's good.
I think a girl can actually say this and I think it would sound cool. Sometimes for a change.
Well, at least it means that she's very straightforward, outgoing. She's not afraid to share her feelings. 사랑해, 자기야.
It's like, come to me.
But then I think here in
I'll
Korea, you
protect
need
you.
to add a little bit more cuteness,
Yeah,
maybe.
in Korea, you should do it. Yeah.
자기야.
Like that. You're good.
Something like that.
Yeah,
But
with a little more 애교, right?
yeah, 애교 is the cuteness
Uh-huh.
here in Korea. Okay, that second one was also quite fun. Let's hear about the third one. It's related to a Korean saying.
반말은 새가 듣고 낱말은 쥐가 듣는다.
Wow.
I think I've heard that expression before, but something is wrong. Judith, thank you for your message. I don't know if you did it on purpose because you wanted us to play this, or if it's unintentional, but I think you switched some verbs around.
Yeah, I think it was a cute mistake. So
what is it?
So the original saying is 반말은 쥐가 듣고 낱말은 새가 듣는다. So
Okay,
what
so
you-
she changed the names,
yeah,
actually.
the birds and mouse part. So what you say in the daytime, birds will hear you, and what you say at night, mice will hear you. So you have to be always careful of what you're saying. There's no secret, and walls have ears too in English. So
Yeah. They
Yeah.
do, so be careful. So basically, you had it the other way around. Maybe you can send us another file with the correct version. So once again, can you say it for us, Hyunwoo? What's the correct expression here?
반말은 쥐가 듣고 낱말은 새가 듣는다. But you know what? In some countries, some birds might be, listening to
Flying
you
at night? At night? Who knows? Maybe in her
Owls.
country.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that means this expression is a Korean expression to tell you that you have to watch what you're saying.
That's right.
And words can hurt. Words sometimes are very easy to say, but they can have a negative or very hurtful impact on the person hearing those
That's
words.
right.
So do be careful. And talking behind someone's back is also not good.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Just talking about someone badly in their face
Yeah.
is even better than talking behind that person.
For sure. So those are the three lucky people we would like to share with you here today. If you have some fun, maybe expressions or some fun words or some fun, catchphrases you heard in movies, in songs, or in dramas that you would like to share with us, and maybe some of you are also learning Korean in your countries, you might as well want to share some of your dialogues. Keep it short. I mean, we're not going to be able to play, for instance, an audio clip of someone singing a whole song. So try to keep it short. You can sing if you want. I'm not telling you not to sing. You
Yeah.
can sing, but keep it short.
Yeah, that
Keep
will
it
make
short.
it easier for us to play your audio clip.
That's right. Sounds good. Thank you very much. I had a great time. I have a big smile on my face. I think I should relax my muscles a little bit. If you want to send us your sound clips, everyone, it's very easy. catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. On Twitter, it's @catchkoreanwave. And you can also check out Sun Hyunwoo's website. You also have some information there, right?
Yeah. You can check out our lessons and my other activities at TalkToMeInKorean.com. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Talk to me in Korean.
All right, everyone, we're going to leave it here for K-Talk with Hyunwoo. He will be back next week with another fun session, and we will continue teaching you some fun Korean words.
See you next week.
All right, let's play some music. Coming up next is True Romance. 모두 잠든 후에, once everyone is asleep.